You know those awesome condensed versions of your favorite anime shows that refresh your memory or even introduce you to a new series? Yeah, those. Creating these recaps can be a tricky business. Copyright is a real beast, and it can make things difficult when you're using clips from another show. So, how do we navigate these copyright waters and still create engaging anime recaps? In this video, we'll be breaking down everything you need to know to create awesome anime recaps without getting slammed with copyright claims. Alright, let's address the copyright elephant in the room. Uploading full episodes of your favorite anime is a big no-no. It's the content of the creators, and they deserve the credit. Plus, you wouldn't want a copyright strike on your channel, right? So, how do we create recaps without stepping on any toes? Here's where things get interesting. We can use a concept called fair use. This basically means using a small portion of copyrighted material in a way that transforms it into something new. Think of it like taking a famous painting and turning it into a song. You're still using the original work, but you're creating something completely different and adding your own commentary or analysis. Alright, so we have the copyright situation under control. Now, let's craft a script that'll keep your viewers glued to their seats. Downloading and using the full anime might seem tempting, but remember, we're all about fair use. There are two main approaches we can take for your recap video. You can choose a more recent anime, but remember, we need to be mindful of copyright. With the recent published animes, focus on using short, transformative clips that fall under fair use. But what if the anime you want to recap is a little older? Even better. There's a treasure trove of classic anime out there that's actually in the public domain. This means the copyright has expired, and you can use clips from these shows freely in your recaps. Think about it. Using public domain anime opens doors to explore unique stories and characters you might not find in mainstream anime. Plus, you have more flexibility when it comes to the length and content of the clips you use. Speaking of public domain anime, there are some great websites you can explore to find these hidden gems. We'll have some links to these websites in the video description below, so be sure to check those out. Now, whether you choose a recent anime that requires fair use considerations or a public domain anime that offers more freedom, the next step is to grab a pen and paper or your favorite note-taking app and dive into your chosen classic anime. In this case, something like the legendary Astro Boy. That's actually in the public domain. Now, while watching, jot down key plot points, character introductions, and major events. For example, you could note down things like, Astro Boy is created by Dr. Tenma. Astro Boy possesses incredible strength and flight abilities. Astro Boy grapples with his robot identity and fights for robot rights. Next, to add some extra polish and save yourself some writing time, let's head over to ChatGPT. It's basically an AI assistant that can generate creative text formats, and guess what? It can help us write a killer narration script for our Astro Boy recap. We can provide ChatGPT with the key points we've gathered about Astro Boy, such as the ones we've just listed. ChatGPT will then utilize these points to craft a script that flows smoothly, maintaining a high energy level throughout. It might even incorporate insightful commentary on the timeless themes present in Astro Boy. While this script may not be flawless, it will serve as an excellent foundation, allowing you to infuse your own unique voice and humor into the recap. With the script in hand, it's time to enhance it with some audio magic. Most video editing software allows for the importation of multiple audio tracks. One track will feature your engaging narration, while the other will accommodate the anime clips. If you prefer not to handle the narration yourself, you can utilize text-to-speech AI services like ElevenLab. Simply paste the generated anime script from ChatGPT onto ElevenLab, select a voiceover option, and let it generate the audio. Now, it's essential to remember the concept of fair use. We must ensure that our recap utilizes the anime footage in a transformative manner. This means refraining from simply overlaying the entire original soundtrack onto our recap. Luckily, most video editors have built-in tools for audio extraction. Simply import your anime clip, find the tool to extract audio, and then extract it or mute the original audio track. This way, your narration and any additional sound effects you add will have center stage. Alright, we've gathered all the pieces. The script, the audio is prepped. Now it's time for the real fun, video editing. This is where your recap comes alive with dynamic visuals. But remember, copyright is still our main concern. So keep the following in mind. First, we can't just use full scenes from the original anime. Instead, we want to focus on short, impactful clips that capture key moments of the story. Think of them like puzzle pieces that, when put together, tell the overall narrative. Remember those key points we gathered about the anime and fed to ChatGPT? Well, those timestamps can be a goldmine for video editing. Use them to pinpoint the exact moments in the original footage that you want to include in your recap. Secondly, as a general rule, you want to keep your clips short and sweet. Aim for under 7 seconds each. This will keep your recap fast-paced and engaging, and it also helps us stay on the safe side of fair use. Now, what if there's a key moment you want to highlight but can't find the perfect clip? Well, technology is here to help. There are some awesome AI image generators and even animated video generators out there. Consider tools like Pika, Runway, and Domo AI. With Domo AI, simply upload your video clip, describe the scene, select a video generation model, and witness your footage transform into captivating animations. You can use these tools to create visuals that complement your narration and add some extra flair to your recap. Just remember to check the usage rights of any AI-generated content before using it in your video. By following these tips, you can create a visually engaging recap video without relying heavily on the original anime footage. Let's now take a look at your Astro Boy recap as an example. Remember that scene where Dr. Tenma creates Astro Boy and brings him to life for the first time? You could cut a portion from that scene and import it onto your timeline. Then, right above that clip, you could add a text overlay that says, Dr. Tenma unveils his robotic creation, Astro Boy. This explanatory text helps viewers understand the context of the clip, especially if they haven't seen the original series. Don't be afraid to experiment with different transitions and sound effects to add some extra pizzazz. Alright everyone, that's it. We've covered everything you need to know to create awesome anime recaps without getting tangled up in copyright claims. Remember, the key is to be creative and find ways to use the original footage in a transformative way. Here's a quick recap of the key points. Downloading and using full episodes is a no-go, but fair use is your friend. Craft a killer script with ChatGPT's help. Extract and mute the original audio to focus on your narration. Use short, impactful clips from the anime, and consider AI-generated visuals. Edit everything together, add explanatory text, and unleash your creative magic. So, what are you waiting for? Grab your favorite anime, follow these tips, and create a recap that'll blow your viewers away. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more awesome content.